Hi everyone, Juanita. I think we're gonna have this opportunity today to do our video that I promised that I'll show you guys how to do the embellies that I made. And as I said before, they're made with fabric. So um, without further ado, I guess we can get started. First of all, um, I cut them from the fabric, and by it being flimsy, we're going to need a little bit of support. So what I do, I use a close paper that matches that shade, and I use my medium to adhere it to the paper, and I just use a bit. I don't use too much, maybe something like that. And I just, but you know what? It's different ways of doing it, because with the Mod Podge, I usually sometimes just put it on front. So I just kind of basically put it on the paper and let it adhere to the paper. This is not going to dry as we do this, and then I make sure it's on there. It's probably another way to do this, but this is just the way I've done mine. And then do it like that. Hope you guys can see this. Okay. There. That's that. Then I take a little more and kind of just put a little bit on top of it to make sure that it's nice and adhered. Not too much. I don't want to distort the picture. So yeah, that's basically what I do. Sometimes I put a lot, and then sometimes I don't. Try not to use too much. So that's what I do with adhering it to the paper, cardstock, chipboard, or what have you. I don't have chipboard, so I just used some regular cardstock. So I'm gonna set this aside because it has to dry, and it doesn't dry too quickly. So I'm gonna set that over there, and I have one that is dry, dries like this, and it's not too awfully strong, so you may want to cut some more paper, cardstock out, or chipboard to adhere to the back to make it a little stronger. But it's up to you, that's your choice. So after that, I have, let's see, well, you know what? I said I wouldn't do the purse. That was kind of the simplest one. Let's do the perfume bottle. I think that would be interesting. So what I do, I take my trim and I trim off maybe, let's see, I shouldn't be using these. But you know what? I won't use those. I may damage them. And I'm going to cut off maybe about 8. About 8. And this is quite simple. It's not too much to do in this. You can use whichever glue you like. Glossy accents. And then I use my 3-in-1 sometimes. But the 3-in-1 is just so sticky, so you have to be careful when you're using it. So I just place a little bit of the glue on here. It's stringy. But it adheres nice, so that's why I like using it. I'm going to try to position it pretty nice there. See, there goes the string. Okay, So then I take another piece, and you can measure it if you want. I think it's about 11 across, I'm not sure. Okay, so about here, I'm going to take it. There, and I take that one. And I take a little more of my glue. And there is glue that comes out a little thinner. You just have to get that applicator. And I just place it along the top of the bottle. I may have used just one, too many. I'm going to take one off. I don't want it to go all the way to the end of the bottle. And this adheres pretty quick, so you need to work with it a little quickly if you can. Okay. So that's that. And that's how I do this embelly for the perfume bottle. And just let that dry, and that's finished. And they're perfect to go as goodies, embellies, or when you're making your ATC cards or tags, what have you. They'll make little nice embellishments. And then for the shoes, I've done the same thing as I did with the purse. I adhered it to the paper, and I kind of fussy cut around the edge of the shoe, and I take some boa and trim it. Piece up. Trim it around. Find a piece that's not. Okay, that looks like a decent piece there. Not too big. Maybe about an inch and a half. Should be big enough. So while you have it in your hand, just cut two. Save a little time. And you're going to get a little fuzzy stuff going on. Okay. And if you want the shoe to be fuzzier and larger, just trim you off a little bigger piece. But I don't want too much the fuzziness, because I want it to look nice. And then we still have to adhere some other embellishment to go on there. So this should, there's a piece. Let's take this. They're not feathers, but I call them feathers. Clean that off. Let's try it again. We don't want to get too much glue, just a little bit. And then I stick them together. And hold some of it down because it's going to be really fuzzy. There. And then the side that you like. I think I'll go with this top one. And then you lay some of the fuzziness out of the way, because you're going to still have to put your rhinestones on there. And some of the little fuzziness is out, so what I'll probably do there is just glue a little more in there. But you can try to find a piece that's not too empty, Just a little more fuller. I'm going to take that off. Then I just take the glue, go around the fabric, little puff puff. Well, maybe if I turn it over. I don't like this side too well, but I'll use this side just for the sake of not having that string that it's held together with show. So there you have it. That. That's pretty good there. And then you take some more rhinestone. You can use whichever color rhinestones that you like. And I had 4, 2, 6, I guess about 8. I'm going to keep using my scissors so I don't keep them out of the way. I definitely will use them. I want to keep them as sharp as you possibly can, especially when you're fussy cutting and cutting paper. So then, kind of lay your fuzziness back. You can put the glue on the little pom-pom or just stick it on top of the rhinestone. And then you try to place it in the center. There. That's how you do your little shoe. And that's that. So yeah. Oh, and then we're going to put one down the back of the shoe as well, I guess. Let's see. These are really, really quick. It's probably a little quicker if I wasn't doing the video. You can take and see, make sure you have enough. I may have one too many. Take one off. Okay, and we're gonna take some more glue and just run it down the edge of the shoe. I want to get that thinner. This is kind of sticking up a little. To have a thinner edge of glue when I place it. Kind of curve it around a little bit. Just kind of shape to the shoe. You have a few minutes to work with it before it completely dries. Oops. There. That's your shoe. There. You have your cute little shoe. A little blingy, but it's really nice. So that's for the shoe. And maybe I'll try to do the other shoe real quick. Okay. 1.5 inches, 2 inches. It seems like I'm a little short, so let's try 2 inches and see, or 1 inch and a quarter might be nice too. like I said, just work with it, do what you like. That works for you. I didn't really measure the amount of board that I used, so you can do that if you like. So put the glue on here again. Just rub it around a little bit. Don't have to be too much. And you take it and look at it again, see which way it's looking. And once you get a different boa, it'll work different for you as well. Place it on there. Press it down. And trim. Look to you. And, you only need 2, so put 4 down. Place it on there again. I think the first one was a little fuzzier, but it's pretty. And you have that one. And you can add your trim to the back of the shoe. And these Tim Holtz scissors work really good. I really like them. I didn't count them again. Okay. I think I have like 10 rhinestones going here, but once I get it off, it's simply shorter. I think that one is pretty on point. And like I said, this glue is really sticky, so if you have a nicer glue you work with, then I advise you to use it. Sometimes this one gets kind of hard to maneuver, especially if you want to work quick on something. You want it to be easy for you to work with. Okay. There, that's your other shoe. Sorry, you can't even see it. And I hope you can see the other ones, and I hope I'm in camera. Set it up there. Okay, so that's the shoes. And let's see which other one I want to try to work on here. I think the jewel. Do the jewel. And this was really simple. And I hope you guys can see this. Let's see. Okay, this jewel is is cracked, and I like it because it gives it some definition, and I really like how that looks. And this one I'm just gonna do the Versace ribbon. I'm gonna put it closer to the bottom. You can see that. Just even it up. It's going to go on like that. Take my glue. It's really quick. You can do these maybe even quicker than I'm doing here. Here. I'm going to put too much on either. And you just line it up in the back. Pull it a little taut. Guess hope you can see that. Looks pretty even. Might need just a tad bit more in the back. Make sure it stays. Okay. There, it looks pretty even. You can set it and let it dry for a minute, but for the sake of the video, I'm gonna just go ahead and and work with it. Oh, I just wanted to mention too. Again, you can add extra cardstock to your paper to make it thicker. And this is another shoe that I did the same way. I added the gel medium to adhere it. So then I'm going to fussy cut it out and use it for some project as well. You can see that. There. I hope I wasn't too out of focus with this video and you guys couldn't see what I did, and hopefully I don't have to do it over. And we're just going to use some wire. The 3-inch wires are kind of short, so what I did is I just basically used my own wire. I purchased wire, and then I cut it because the 3-inch was a little too small. And I just take a little finding, and this is going to go on the tip of the wire, which I've already bent for the sake of the video, but I'm going to show you how I put the top together. And that's little loop I put here is to keep the wire from coming through, which it probably won't, but I just put it down there anyway. Okay, I don't know if you like it like that or without the finding, because like I said, that loop is going to hold it, and it'll sit like that, so maybe we won't use the loop on it. And I'm going to use a bead, and this is another finding that I used, which will keep it from moving around so much because it's quite big. But if you find you're having trouble with that, then just add another spacer or finding and add that. But I'm just going to use the rhinestone piece that's already on there. This isn't the right one either. But let me show you what I'm talking about being too small. That's the length. And this one is too small. So I guess I will have to do the, I just take my jewelry tool, make a little loop, tiny little loop, and I bend it up like that. So it'll set nicely on the bottom. And that's the, how it looks on the bottom. And I take my binding, my bead, and I had to glue this because it needed to be on there, because I can't, work with it moving around. This needs to be glued down as well before I close it up, but that won't happen today. So and it's okay if it's moving around. If you want it to be adhered and not move, you can do that also. Okay, now I'm gonna cut some of this wire off the top. Yep, I did. I added a little tiny bead at the top. You need like a half an inch. You take your wire cutter off the top. Add your bead. This is a little glass bead. Then you're going to take your tool and you're going to bend it over. And I don't want this to be too long. It looks like it's a little longer than I need it. Cut that off. Tool. And I'm not good at this, so you guys might be able to do this a little better than me. I'm still practicing on my loop. Okay, and it's on there. And you also can wrap the wire, which I probably would have did a little better at wrapping it. So then you take another little jewelry binding, and I lost the name, and you just pull it apart like that. And I should have had gold out here. You put your little ring back on. You're going to close it back up. And you try not to pull it too far apart or the wrong way, because it won't close back together flush. Okay. So there, you have that on there. And depending on what you're going to use it for, you can make it into a key ring, or you may, so I have to open it up again because I need to put this on. You can add a different piece, a lobster clasp or a key ring chain. So there, you have it. That's simple. That wasn't too hard. So I'm pretty sure you should enjoy making little key rings and fix it up, embellish it how you want. Sky's the limit. Just do whatever you want to do with it. So okay, guys. I hope this kind of gave you an idea on how to do your little embellies, and I will be sending. I have to send some other parts to someone that's supposed to be wanted to make these. So I'll get that package in the mail to you real soon, real quick. And these are how they're made. So I hope you enjoyed. these little embellies, and the purse is done the same way. You just adhere it and put your little rhinestone or Swarovski crystals or whatever you might like to put on there to fancy it up. And that's how these are made. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.